Hey guys, Gina back today with another video, but I'm not doing a sketch today, so I will, in this video, I'll have to do the sketch tomorrow, maybe 3 tomorrow, to get caught up eventually. But I couldn't do the sketch with the hexagons because as I was looking through my cut files in the Silhouette store, I found this one that I had purchased a long time ago, and it's these little dog paws in this heart shape. So I thought, no, I have to use this. This is fantastic. So I have this, and I have this photo of the dog that my niece sent me while we were chatting, and then she put the dog's name on here. So the dog is Molly Dog, and then their last name. So I just love the fact that she calls her Molly Dog, and I think that's probably from the vet. I'm thinking the vet is probably named the dog that way, but when she said it, I just cracked up laughing. I thought it was hysterical. So I'm going to scrapbook this photo using this cut file and anything else that I find. So let's see how it goes, and I will talk to you at the end. Thanks. Hey guys, so I will talk you through now the process of this super simple layout. It took about 20 minutes to make, which is right in my wheelhouse. There are times when I want to do all the mixed media and all of that, and other times I just want to get a picture on a page, and these daily memories that I'm having with my niece, she's cracking me up. We spend a lot of time, I do a lot of video editing while I'm talking to her. So as far as the layout goes, I took that die cut file that I got out of the Silhouette store and I backed it with some black cardstock, and now I'm going to spell out the title of my layout. And as I said in the video, she called the dog I think I said Maggie in the intro to this video, but her name is Molly. So, and then even worse is I'm going to put it on here as an IE, and the dog's name is spelled with a Y. So this is how much I know my brother's dog. Well, it's actually his son's dog. She loves him and she sleeps with him and all that kind of stuff. So I keep all of my embellishments, my themed embellishments, in these little containers, and I have 2 of them that are specific to animals. So I pulled the first one out and didn't find anything dog related, and then I pulled the second one out. I'm gonna have to separate butterflies out of all of this, and birds, because I have more butterflies and birds embellishments than anything else. But I did find this little pack here of dog embellishments, and I'm going to use those to find, and it's going to take me a little while to figure out what I want. The buttons have, you know, the clips on the back, so I just use my oh dear Lord, I don't know what those things are called. Pliers? Are they pliers? I'll have to ask Stu. I did remember, though, if you watched one of my last videos, I couldn't remember, like, the descenders and ascenders on letters. So I remembered that now. That was cool. And so I'm just figuring out here what embellishments that I want to use. Part of my problem is I have a whole black and white background, and all of these, I don't have a whole lot of black embellishments that match, and I don't have any black dogs, and Molly is all black. So I decided to just let that go and use these dog heads, even though the colors don't match with the dog. And then I also have that I love dogs little saying right there that's also in this plastic sort of button material. I go into the button section and buy a lot of themed embellishments that way. I love those. So here's where I realized that I spelled the dog's last name. I spelled the dog's name wrong. So I'm going to fix that. And then just straighten up this title a little bit to make it look better, because there was too much getting lost in the black background on that one paw there. So I wanted to move it over. And then I'm going to use these thick glue dots. I thought I was going to use the little ones, but the little ones weren't, because you don't get the full backing off of those buttons. So I have to use the thick glue dots in order to get them. It's kind of like flare, except it pushes out the other way. So these are convex. They're not round, so they just have those two little prongs sticking out. So I have to use these large glue dots in order to smooth it out so that it'll lay flat on the page. And then I thought I was going to use my glossy accents, but it got on my nerves because I left it open one day, and ever since it's not working so well, and I have to finagle it to get it to work, so I was done with that. And honest to God, this is it. I'm thinking about what else I want to add, and I thought at the very end, I was like, there's a lot of green in her little fluorescent thing that the fluorescent initials and heart she put on the photo. So I thought because the white looked very stark to me, that I'd go ahead and spray it with Shimmer's Glimmers spray, and it's in the color Don't Citron on Me. So there's the layout. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.